Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone going? Is everyone doing all right? Everyone looking forward to the game? I'm just getting things ready. The City website is absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. I'm just trying to log on, but it's not having it. Ooh. Oops. There's a weather delay anyway. It's not too bad. There we go. That's better. All right. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I mean, what we looking for today? I mean, the start lineup's pretty decent, I think. I'd say it's probably roughly where we're going to start the here we're going to start at the beginning of this season anyway, this coming season. Let's look at it. I mean, there's our lineup. So we've got Edison on. Edison's playing. Ake's playing. Wilson Esperan's playing, who I thought played really well against Club America when he came money. I thought he was aggressive on the ball. He was quick. Looked like he had a good crossing in him as well. Decent left back. Got up and down the pitch really well. Didn't see too much of him defending. But going forward, I liked what I saw. Obviously, we've got Diaz in the centre. This is his first pre-season game. Cancelo, wearing the number 7. Looks like he's playing right back. So we know what we're going to get from him. Going to be bombing forward. And he's going to be more useful for us going forward than he is going backwards. Bernardo Silva, he's going to get around a bit. Do all the hard work in the mid though. Help Rodri out, help the defence, help the forwards as well. Obviously, Rodri's in there. CDM, I expect him to start ahead of Calvin Phillips when the season starts. Although, Calvin Phillips, it looks like he can play in a few different positions. So, in the second half, I'd probably expect him to come on for either Diaz or Bernardo Silva. Or maybe he wants to give Rodri a break ahead of the Community Shield against Liverpool. De Bruyne in the middle. He is what he is. He's never going to come off. Well, he might come off, but he's always going to be a star when he's fit. Grealish. Actually, Grealish played, because I thought, again, against Club America, I thought he did really well. I don't think he had a bad game. I thought he did all right. And then Mahrez on the right-hand side. You know, he's probably going to come off in the second half for Palmer. What I would like to see is, I'd like to see Haaland and Alvarez playing together. I'd like to see that. See how they work. You know, put Alvarez on the right hand side. I think that'd be an interesting forward line. Mahrez, Alvarez, and Haaland. Of course, when Foden's fit, he's probably going to play on the left instead of Grealish. So I'll probably put Grealish ahead. Foden ahead of Grealish. And then if you look at the rest of the team, you're probably looking at Ake coming off for what's his name? Laporte. And Wilson Esperan come off for Walker, and there you go. That's probably our starting 11 when the season begins. But we'll have to see. I mean, as for Bayern, look at that. Up front, they've got Gnabry, Sané, and Muller. You expect Sané and Gnabry to just attack our defence. Coleman as well, he's pretty quick. You know, and Davies. I like Alphonso Davies. I'd like to sign him. I think that's who City should have gone for. Looks like we're getting ready for kickoff now. The fans are back in the seats. Just watching Pep talk about Haaland. Oh yeah, plays in the tunnel. Nice. I thought we were going to have a 30-minute delay, but we're not. Looks like we're getting started soon. There's Haaland. There's the man himself. Our weather's nice, isn't it? It's tasty. Nice, we're about to kick off. That's good, isn't it? How many goals we've seen we're thinking Haaland going to get now? Just realised on the just one last little update, and that is to Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. And we're off. Oops. So we're a bit late, but we'll manage. Just add a minute onto that. But we're off. We kicked off. City in possession now. Diaz, Cancelo. Cancelo's playing pretty narrow there. So if Diaz and Ake in centre. Match has kicked off now. I just started my clock a minute late. Because I didn't have the right settings, because I'm poor. Well, here we go. Haaland's on the ball now. I will say that blue, this kit, it looks really nice on the TV. Can't wait to see it when the season starts in person. And it's a goal kick. So Grealish there, I want to see him like how he played against Club America. Nice and aggressive. Just carrying the ball forward, running at the defence. He draws a lot of fouls. That's one of his key attributes that he has. Mola goes down under Ake. I think Ake was just stronger than him there. And of course, Bayern have a lot of pace. So this is a good chance to test our defence against the counter-attack. Because one of the things that, you know, I've seen in these friendlies, not just from us, but from everyone, there's been no easing your way into it. It's just play how you mean the season to start. Full strength squad, well, as strong as you can get. And just play how you mean to. Which is good, because it means these friendlies have a bit of competition in them. De Bruyne loses the ball, but Cancelo wins it, and City breaking with Cancelo. Cancelo played the ball then, and he was looking for Mahrez, but Mahrez had stopped running. Because Alphonso Davies is quick, he's quicker than Mahrez. And Cancelo wasn't even looking, he just had his head down and just pumps the ball forward. That would have been a free kick, that. Davies. Let's go play Davies. Grealish has it, a bit sloppy in both teams. There's De Bruyne. Shoots left foot! Just wide. What a hit that was. Neuer was scrambling. I think Neuer would have had it. Let's have a look. Grealish has it, gives it De Bruyne, just about gets under control. Neuer would have had it, I think. Good chance. They've given a corner. That's unreal. That's a foul, that. Mahrez definitely tripped him, but hey, we've got a corner. I'm liking it. City attacking right from the beginning. Yeah, first corner. Just lower it. Just wide from Grealish. And the corner came in there. It's Diaz and the back post heading it down for him, half on his corner. I think defender touches that. He's giving a goal kick. No one's claiming a corner, but it looked like it came off the defender. Now you're trying to play it out from back. Haaland hunting him down. And we get a throw in. City are attacking here. But Neuer has it again. I don't know whether De Bruyne's flicking it to Mahrez or Haaland, but ran through to Neuer. Neuer has it again. City pressing really well. Haaland here, hunting him down. Forces them long. Wilson Esbrand just about gets rid of that, then runs into trouble. That's a great cross, 6-yard box. Going out for a throw. That looked offside though. Hey, it's on mancity.com. That's where I'm watching it. I'm watching it on City's website. If anyone's here. If you're in America, Mexico, I think. I know if you're in America, I don't think it's on the Man City website. You have to find it somewhere else. But in Europe, it is on mancity.com. C plus for me was a bit funny. I had to log out of... Well, I was a bit late streaming. He's offside there, ref. No, he's given offside. He was well offside. I had to log out my account and log back in. Because the City website is terrible. I actually think it's really, really bad. But yeah, I had to log out and then log back in a couple of times. Bayern really sloppy in possession. De Bruyne couldn't get on the control. Haaland wins it back. Now, Bernardo's touch. And it's back to Neuer. Bayern have done really well there. That was really nice. 3 passes and they've done our entire forward line. Bernardo gets away with 3 players around him. Grealish on the control. Back to Wilson Esbrand. And he goes back to Ederson. I really wish I got myself a drink of water, but again, I was trying to log into the City website. Match has died. We have kicked off. It is already on. We are 7 minutes in. Bayern are threatening to break our offside trap though a few times already. One of them we got the offside and one of them we didn't. Ake goes long to the halfway line, but Bernardo ain't going to win a header against Upamecano. Yeah, I had trouble last week. I had to log out and log in again. It's just a terrible website. When I've ever tried to buy tickets for events at the Etihad, it's just been a nightmare. Fortunately, my season ticket came through today because I thought we were going to mess that up, but yeah, City Plus. Good service when it works. Referee's been a bit kind to us, I think, in this game so far. He's given a couple of free kicks to us, which I think was soft, and he's not given Bayern much. And I think they should have had it. Long ball to Haaland. It was a pretty long, like, poor ball to him. He tried to keep it. And I think because the surface is wet as well, it just skipped. Boom. Just skipped and zipped out play for a goal kick. And here's Neuer long to the halfway line. I don't ever remember playing Bayern while we've had Pep as manager. I know we played against Bayern when Pep was their manager. And we had... De Bruyne wins free kick. Edison got under a cross there from the left-hand side, was it? Was it Sané? Edison went to claim it or punch it and he just got a touch to it, which I think it fell to Coleman. Scrappy game. Neither team really keeping possession. Both teams pressing really high, really hard. Grealish has done really well then. He gets his free kick. Grealish did really well. He's fighting for that ball and buying it straight into the referee's face. In fact, one of them's ran about 20 yards to have a go at him there. Let's have a look. He's got the ball. Yeah, I mean, he's holding him. He's got both hands on him. He's dragged him by the shoulder. That's definitely a foul. Don't know what they're complaining about. Boateng, is it? No, Boateng's not playing. Who is that? De Bruyne free kick. Get the size of Haaland there. No, it's going to be Mahrez whipping it in. Oh, that's lovely from Grealish. It's in. And it's Haaland. Woo! Haaland off the mark straight away. I know it's only a friendly. But that's huge for confidence. That's huge for the fans. That's massive. That's the tiny little pass. Like just a tap from De Bruyne to give it to Grealish. Grealish just touch. And then he crosses it. 6-yard box. Haaland sliding in. Yo, look at that, De Bruyne. Beautiful pass to Grealish. Oh, he's well onside. Love it. That's a great goal. Great goal. And now we can... update. Oh, and the game's been got off. Only a bit of rain, isn't it? And that's a shame. I thought it was turning into a decent half. You know, both teams were quite scrappy. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, the rain's coming down, but I don't see why they've dragged them off the pitch for a bit of rain. Both teams are going to be used to it playing in Europe. Well, that's it's good to see Haaland score. The last thing you need, even in friendlies, if he doesn't score in a friendly, you know, you're going to hear from all the other fans as well. Not that it matters, but you'll hear about it. Oh yeah, some lightning going on. I'd say what's going on entirely. Obviously, the play's been called off because of weather. The fans have been told to go down out of the stands because of the weather. There's another flash of lightning. But after the game against Club America was delayed for a couple of hours, I think because of weather too. You know, it's not good for stories, it's not good for a workout. But Haaland has his goal, that's the most important thing really. Because you don't want to see any injuries or anything like that. So hopefully the players are keeping warm and... Although fans are not really leaving the... Oh yeah, they are, they're emptying now. America needs better stadiums. Thank Facecom, how's it going? Nice to see you. It's just slow progress, that's all, we just chill. We're not here to, we've made a few enemies. We've made a few enemies so far, but you know, people don't like watching their teams get beat, and that's fine. We're all there just to chill. It is a shame that the weather's affecting this, because if you look at the other English teams, they've all managed to get their friendlies done and out the way. And both our games have been delayed. And the commentator, they're just saying, you know, he doesn't know when it's going to roll over and... Well, that's it. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Love the name, Daniel. Such a good name. I mean, there is a bit of lightning, so I can see what they're saying. Like, if lightning hits the pitch or the stands, then you might have a bit of an issue, because the problem with this stadium, as far as I can see, I'm only guessing, like, I don't know. But as far as I can see, there's no roof. So if lightning does hit the stadium, it could be pretty bad for... Could be pretty bad. I don't know, again, like, I've never been to... Is it in Green Bay? I think it's in Green Bay, isn't it? Lambeau Field, I think that's Green Bay. I've never been there, so I don't know how bad the weather is. But look at that. But I can imagine if they stopped the game in Manchester because of weather, we'd never have a game. Yeah, every game would be abandoned. It'd be like the cricket. I want to play half the season. Here's the goal again. De Bruyne. Wonderful by Grealish. Great touch. Great cross. Haaland with his studs. Sliding in. Oh, it's what you like to see. I bet Bayern are glad to see the back of him leaving Germany. He looks happy. There we go, the stands are empty. Well, again, apparently it's been like this for a few hours there, the weather. So I mean, is it even gonna improve? I don't even know. Hey, what I'm gonna do? I will be right back. I just need a drink of like a glass of water. There you go, water. Got it in my my City mug. My City glass. It's a bit odd as well, isn't it? If you're watching us in this game, like the difference, because we played the whole of last season without a number 9, and now we've got one. And of course, one of the things we missed actually last season, and I said it time and time again. I think if you go through all my match reactions, you'll see how many times I have said it. Players were not gambling and getting in that 6-yard box like Haaland did for that goal. No one's sliding in when a play. Last season, if Grealish had crossed that, nobody would have been there, unless Gundogan was playing and Sterling every now and then. If Sterling was in the middle, he would have been there, but if he was out wide, he wouldn't have got in there. But no one made them runs. Everyone was sitting around the penalty spot or the edge of the box. They wouldn't be attacking that goal line like Haaland was there, sliding in for the empty net. That's one of the things that disappointed me. The fans are loving it though. Look at that. I mean, there you go. It's like being in Manchester. Look at that. Everyone jumping up and down, bouncing, having a great time. Shirts off in the rain. Not caring about the lightning. Oh, I'm loving that. City shirts, buying shirts. I have no idea what that is. It's Heineken. Could be a rugby shirt. Maybe. No idea. Celtic. I'm sure that's hoops. Everyone's having a great time. Hey, roll money. Thanks, Frank. We may not get this game. They're just saying yeah, they're just saying from the the weather warning for this storm they're having at the moment is for another 8-9 hours. We might not get this game. Might be cutting this stream short, which is fine because I don't want to be going till 6 AM. I was looking forward to the game though, seeing Haaland play more. Really, if the weather warning was like that, maybe they shouldn't even started the game. But yeah. How's everyone doing? It's Sunday, yeah. It's Sunday morning for us. I don't know where you all are. If you're in Australia, Frank, it must be Sunday night. Wait, Monday morning? I think it's Monday morning for you in Australia. Sure, you're a day ahead, not a day behind. And who's getting to any of the City games this season? Who's going? Who's planning? Who's going to the Etihad? Anyone got their season ticket? Anyone planning a holiday? Anyone wanting a trip? Got my season ticket ready, can't wait. I got this glass from Amazon. I recommend it, it's really nice. Or did I get it from the Say website? I'm not really sure. What's happening? The game has been not abandoned or called off yet. The players got dragged off the field because there's a thunderstorm. Lightning storm, thunder and lightning. And it's a weather warning. So they dragged everyone off the pitch. The crowd has left the stands, most of the crowd. They're taking shelter from the rain. And they do not know when the game's restarting. If it restarts at all, we don't know yet. But yeah, nothing's happening. Well, that's wonderful. Part of the weather warning is that they've warned there might be tornadoes in the area over the next couple of hours. Well, maybe we should go to America next year for our pre-season tour. Golter's in the studio. Just looking at the goal again. It is a really beautiful touch by Grealish. I think he takes it on his right. I think he taps it on his right and crosses it with his left. And Golter's the one in the studio, and I'll tell you what, Golter would have pulled that in. Golter would have been there sliding in as well, like Haaland was. And of course, Golter, I think, played with his dad for a season, maybe two. Haaland looked well happy when he pulled that in. Let's see. De Bruyne slides it to Grealish. Yeah, outside of his right, he controls that with Grealish. Oh, such a good goal. I like that. How was Haaland? Haaland was good. I mean, we only saw him for 12 minutes before the game got, before they got dragged off the pitch. 12 minutes. Well, Haaland looked decent. I think he only touched the ball a few times. He was closing down, which is what you like to see. It was a poor long ball for him, which he tried to control, which he didn't because it just bounced off the wet surface and went out play for a goal kick. But yeah, he was in that number 9 role. He was sliding in, empty net, good goal. So far, so good. I mean, I'm not expecting him to play like how Alvarez did against Club America, where it was just run, 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 run. But I can see him dropping deep, controlling the ball, holding up a little bit, laying off first time. He likes to do that. 9:43 AM Sunday morning here. Oh, so you're only 9 hours? Yeah, you're 9 hours ahead. Because it's 12:45 AM here. Yeah, 12:45 AM. And it is This could go on for hours, this. But yeah, if anyone's new just joining in, wondering what's going on, the player's been dragged off the pitch because of a severe storm. Warning that there could be hail, flooding, high winds, and isolated tornadoes in the area. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm glad I live in a country where we don't get tornadoes. Realise Bayern are not playing Mane, are they? I mean, you probably play him instead of Mane, yeah. Not playing Mane, because you probably play him in front of Sané. Apparently, Sané, I mean, Arsenal are after him, but I mean, currently I think Arsenal are after the entire world. They're trying to start in our entire team. I don't know about you, lot, but for me, I think it's been a good transfer window. I don't think it's been great. Obviously, Haaland made it fantastic. Alvarez, you know, when we bought them in, it was a very, very good transfer window. But we still need to strengthen defence, strengthen the midfield. We've let Zinchenko go, which I don't understand when we don't have a left back. I know Zinchenko's not a left back, but it's where he's been playing under Pep for the last few years. We've let him go without having one. Before I know Cancelo can play there. Most people say, yeah, but you got Cancelo. But the problem is, like last season, look how many injuries we had in defence. At the end of the season, we had Walker out, we had Diaz out, we had Stones out. I think we had Ake out for a little while towards the end as well. So we had Fernandinho at right back, Cancelo. Fernandinho centre back, Cancelo at right back, Zinchenko left back, or Ake left back, depending if Laporte and played. But if Walker gets injured, then Cancelo's going to go there. If Cancelo gets injured, Walker ain't going to go left back. Walker's only ever going to play right back. That's the only place Walker will ever play right back. He won't play anywhere else. He's not. You can't switch him around like Cancelo. So I guess the worst injury we could have right now is to Cancelo. If we had a long-term injury to Cancelo, we could be in trouble because Ake moved left back, but then Stones is prone to injury. You know, and then you're trusting Laporte and Diaz to play the whole season. Just going through some of the highlights now. We've only had 12 minutes. Cucurella. Do you know what? Who I really, really like, and I'm surprised that we haven't. I mean, I'm not saying we'd get him, because one of the things I don't like to say is we should go out and buy that player. Because that's suggesting that, you know, your team can just go and buy whoever you want whenever they want. It's not the case, is it? Teams can say no, players can say no. But if I could just hand out a contract to someone now and be like, here you go, join the team, I think I'd go Alphonso Davies, who's at Bayern. I really like Davies. I think he's good. I think he's got it all. And I think he's a really good Pep kind of player. I have no idea what that says. Vincent. I know there's some English in there, but I don't understand all of it. Theo Hernandez, I think I'd take Alphonso Davies. Grealish and Haaland like Kane and Son. For me personally, I think Son's better than Grealish. I think Son is probably Tottenham's best player. I think he's better than Kane. Kane is an incredible finisher, goal scorer. You know, he's world class. But Son, for me, if I could sign anyone from Tottenham, I'd go for Son, which is surprising because, again, Last season we spent so much time trying to sign Kane, and we didn't get anywhere with it. Of course, we didn't need him in the end. Maybe we would have won the Champions League with him, possibly. Maybe won another trophy at the League Cup or the FA Cup. But why did we not go for Son instead? I would have snapped him up anytime. So I don't think Grealish and Haaland can be like Son and Kane. But I do think Grealish is going to have a better season. And because I think it's going to get more time as well, because you've got to remember Jesus is gone, Sterling's gone. Also, Pep's going to rely more on Grealish because he's been there longer than Alvarez, so he's not going to play Alvarez every game. When Foden comes in, I'd expect him to start over Grealish. This Foden for me is incredible. Haaland's not going to drop out of the team unless he's injured or Pep thinks he needs a rest or we don't need him. So I think Grealish is going to play more time, and I think one thing Grealish lacked last season when you're trying to bet into a new team is if you're not playing every week, because he was having like 2-3 weeks out here and there, coming on as a sub for 10 minutes. He wasn't really getting bedded in properly, but now he's been there a year, I expect him to come good. I think he's going to have a good season, Grealish. But I'll be surprised if the better link-up isn't between Mahrez and Haaland, and Foden and Haaland, rather than Grealish and Haaland. Can't wait to see Foden with him. Not through TikTok, not TikTok. Twitter, seeing what everyone's saying. Everyone's loving Haaland at the moment, which is good. I do think Haaland scoring in this game was actually quite important because everyone had just been on his back. You would have had all the Reds, both Manchester and Liverpool. Not that it matters going on about what flop he is. So he's off the mark straight away, which is nice. Chelsea title contenders. Oh no, Chelsea are a funny one for me. I think Sterling improves their team. I think Sterling is probably... Oh, this might be controversial actually. I think Sterling is better than any forward they've got at the club. Like I think he's improved their forward line. a lot. But I mean, you look at them and it depends on Werner, doesn't it? Werner carries on not scoring goals. Pulisic, I don't. Pulisic, I think Pulisic is a decent player, not a great player. Jorginho, I don't really rate Jorginho. I've never seen anything special from him. Again, it's all opinions, isn't it? So I think Chelsea have improved, but I don't think they've improved enough. Their defense needs work. You know, their defense is getting pretty old as well now. So that needs fixing. Oh, I don't know. It depends, I suppose. I don't think, because the thing is, when you spend money on a player like Sterling, you want a guy to be your talisman, like how we just bought Haaland. You expect him to lead the line, be the focal point, be an absolute leader. I don't see that in Sterling. I don't think he's that person. I think Werner will leave. I like Werner. I'd actually like to see him at City. I know I've just said he doesn't score goals, but I think he would fit in really well with how we play. Imagine Werner on the wing for us with that pace. I think he'd have a good time. I'd like to see him there on the right hand side. Werner on the right, Foden on the left, Haaland in the middle. I think that'd be decent. But I don't see Chelsea as contenders. I see Tottenham doing better than Chelsea this season. Tottenham have made some incredible signings. I think they've made some average ones. Like, for instance, I don't think what's his name? I don't think Richarlison improves their forward line. What they've got, he's not better than Son, he's not better than Kane. Kulusevski was probably one of my favourite players to watch last season. I thought he was incredible for them. And he tore us apart at the Etihad when he got the ball. They were devastating. That home game against Tottenham last season was depressing to watch. Every time they went forward, our defence couldn't handle them. So I think Tottenham's going to have a better season than Chelsea. So I expect Tottenham to finish higher than them. As for fourth, so top four, I'm going for City, Liverpool, obviously. I'm going with Tottenham, and I think Arsenal might sneak in. I think Arsenal are going to hit top four. Saka. The thing with Saka is, like, if I look at our front three right now, even if we look at Grealish, Mahrez and Haaland, who we're playing right now, and we ignore everyone else, we ignore the bench, we ignore the players not in the squad like Foden and that, who would you play Saka instead of? Would you play him instead of Mahrez? I mean, he gets up and down the pitch better. I think he's quicker than Mahrez. I think. Technically, he's not better than Mahrez. And that's what Pep likes. Pep likes technical, and of course, we rely on technical. Mahrez scored some important goals for us last season too. Would he get ahead of Grealish? I don't think he would. I don't know. And I don't think Arsenal would sell him, because if you look at who they're going for, now they've bought Jesus. You know, you got Martinelli, Saka. I think they've got a nice young squad building up. You've got Zinchenko going into them. I'm not sure they'll play Zinchenko left back. And they might play him a bit further forward than that. Now we're just going back to the game against Club America, watching them highlights. Even the City studios running out of ideas. They don't know what to talk about. This was a spicy game, I thought. I thought Grealish was great in this one. In Club America, they played really well. They gave us a challenge. Just the Bruyne show, wasn't it? So yeah, I don't see where Saka would fit in this team. I honestly don't. You've got to remember as well, Pep's probably going to play Palmer more this season. I'd expect Palmer to get a few more games. I think he won't stop because he had injuries. That was Alvarez. I didn't realise that last game. That was Alvarez blocking it in there. Like 10 yards out, that shot. Well done, Alvarez. Cancelo not strong enough for that break. I remember that. They should have scored here, to be honest. Yeah, poor ball. He delayed it too long. Straight at Marino, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you all think. I mean, do you think we need to strengthen the squad more? Do you think we need players? Do you think we need Cucurella? Do you think we need a left back at all? I have heard quite a few people just say, we've got Cancelo. And I know he played a lot of games last season and he was needed, but you're looking at one injury derailing our whole defence. I'm confident if Haaland gets injured, Alvarez can do his job. After watching him the other night as well. I know I've seen all the highlights from him this season when he was in Argentina with River Plate. I've seen all his goals and his assists. But watching him for 90 minutes against Club America, I was impressed with Alvarez. I think he can lead the line really well. And even when he dropped deep, he was controlling the ball. He had a bit of strength to him. He wasn't losing it. Played really well alongside Mahrez. Bayern won Champions League. It's just one of those things. It's a cup competition, isn't it? It's like any cup competition, it's tough. I think a lot of it comes down to Pep. I think Pep's changes when we were actually in the final against Chelsea probably lost us that, because we were playing really well in the Champions League before that Chelsea game, and then he changed the teams, and it shouldn't have happened. He should have played exactly the same team he did in the quarterfinal and the semi-final, and I think we would have beat Chelsea. But instead, we couldn't get into the match. I think the game against Lyon, he changed the formation. He blew it. I mean, we've played this formation on the Pep for the last 6 years, and then against Lyon, he switches it around. Tottenham, that was just unlucky. I think Aguero missed the penalty in the first leg. He didn't play De Bruyne in the first leg, and of course that Erling goal was offside by like a toe. So it was cruel, but it happens. And then it was in Monaco we got knocked out by before that on away goals again. The away goals have not been kind to us. It's just unfortunate. Ederson. I think Ederson needs competition because as a shotstopper, I don't think Ederson is that good. Obviously, sort of how we play, his passing, his ability to rush out and his positioning is very, very important to us. But as a shot stopper, I think at times he can be really poor. So we'll see, but I think he needs competition. I don't think Stefan was competition for him. He's been loaned out now, hasn't he? Is it Middlesbrough he's gone or somewhere like that? I can't think. But yeah, we'll see. I thought he was decent against Club America. I think the goal he let in through his legs, I don't think he could do much, but I think he was just too tall. If he was short, he would have got down and saved that, I think. His height let him down. But no, I think Ederson definitely needs competition. I think what we really lack is pace. We haven't got pace in every position. If we had pace at left back and a bit more pace on that right wing, I think we'd be more dangerous. I wouldn't let Bernardo leave for anything in the world. There's no way I'd let Bernardo leave. I don't know how Barcelona are signing all these players, if I'm honest. How they can afford them? I would not let Bernardo leave. Of course, if he says to you he wants to leave tomorrow and then Pep's going to let him go, he always does. Sterling wanted to leave. Jesus wanted to leave. We'll let them go. But, no. Pep, I don't think he'd want to see Bernardo leave. And I don't think any of the fans want to see him go. I don't think Bernardo really wants to go. I mean, we saw it last year when they tried to get rid of him for Kane. I think they offered him to Tottenham, didn't they? To bring Kane in. I mean, cruel, because Bernardo was easily our best player before Christmas. And it's easier to say that Bernardo's performances got worse or they tailed off in the second half of the season. But everyone else just got good. Like De Bruyne was world class that second half of the season. Foden as well. Jesus, he played really well. Gundogan again, stepping up when he needed to. When he was filling for De Bruyne or coming on to save games. So Bernardo's performances didn't really drop off. They didn't get worse. It's just everyone else stepped up to his level after Christmas. I think Bernardo's an important player for us. But again, I mean, if you look at, I think Calvin Phillips is probably going to fill in for Bernardo. Because you look against Club America here, when Calvin Phillips came on, he came on at centre half. And then he moved into midfield for Bernardo and played his role. So I think Calvin Phillips is going to do... I think he's more likely to play in Bernardo's role than he is Rodri's. Because Rodri, we can't drop Rodri. Rodri is too important to us. Without Rodri, this team doesn't play the same way. They don't have that same midfield presence. And that defence is just exposed. My biggest fear, actually, for this season is that World Cup in December. I think it starts in November. So my biggest fear is that World Cup, because if you look at the last few seasons on the Pep, our best period has been through November, December and January. That's when we win all our games. That's when we go on all these big runs, like 12, 14, 16, 18 wins in a row. We do them through winter. We don't get to do that this time because the World Cup's there instead. And our first game back is Boxing Day. I think it's November the 14th, the last game. And then the next game is Boxing Day. So I think the World Cup is going to hurt us. Because last season, we started really slow. We were really poor. Hey, it looks like the players coming back on the pitch. Here we go again. Nice. I think it stopped raining as well. So it looks like we're going to get the game back on, people. Yep, players are on the pitch. Here we go. It's still raining. Finally, the game's getting back underway. I have to go into work on Monday at this rate. Wow, my glasses are not cleaning. So yeah, what I was saying was basically that we started really slow. We played catch up to, I think it was it Tottenham last season, or was that the season before? I don't remember. But we have to keep up with the teams. We're usually like 8 points behind after 6, 7 games. Then we go on a big run through Christmas. But with the World Cup now in December, we can't afford to start slow. We have to start quick. We have to start strong. And I want to see us at the top of the league when we're going for that World Cup break, rather than chasing 5, 6 points behind. Yeah, I think City need a left back. I said this last season. I think we needed a left back more than we needed a forward. Players are just warming up now. About to kick off. I think it's going to be a short game though. I think it's only been like half an hour. I think it's half an hour each half. Yeah, I think Sané was a bargain. I think Sterling's a bargain, what we sold him for, and I think Zinchenko's a bargain, what we've sold him for. I think we could make, and Jesus, we could have made more money on all of these players. The problem was Sterling's last year contract. Here's the City players now. It was Sané's last year of his contract, which is why they went cheaper. Because we need to get some money for them. We can't let them go for free. United let players go for free. We're not that club. We can't. We don't do that. Actually, I just lied. We let Aguero do it, but he was injured, wasn't he, basically, for 2 years. And to be fair, that looked like a good move by the club, considering that he retired, like, what was it, 3-4 games in? Yeah, so it's 2 30-minute halves now, essentially. Yeah, they're just saying they're going to be half an hour first half, half an hour second half. That's fine, because you don't want to stop this game 5-6 times. Okay, so let me just put you in what's happening here in case you're not watching it or you've not got the sound on. So the players are warming up for 15 minutes now. Then they're going to kick off and have 27 minutes before halftime. So they're going to play a 27-minute first half. So yeah, 27 minutes. Then they'll have a 5-minute halftime. And then they're going to play 40 minutes second half. Yes. So it's 40 minutes a half. What a mess. Neymar. I don't like Neymar for City, to be honest with you. Although what I would say is that I was surprised we didn't try and sign Messi. I was surprised we didn't try and sign Ronaldo. And the reason I'm surprised, not because I think they would have been starters and they would have been our best players or anything like that, but because of the shirt sales, the sponsorship, the fans they bring with them, because a lot of people just support Messi. I don't get it. I don't understand these people. But some people just support the player and will follow them no matter what club they go to. Don't get it. Same with Ronaldo. They just support Ronaldo, not the club. So we've had a load more fans. The stadium would have always been full. We would have sold a load more shirts. And probably brought in more money sponsorship. And I think Neymar would do the same. But as a player, and again, who would he play instead of? I wouldn't. He'd probably play pretty much every game. Would he improve the squad? Yeah, probably. But once it starts to go wrong, I wouldn't want him on. I wouldn't want his diva antics. So I don't like Neymar for City, but I don't understand why the club would go for him if they did. Is it just me, or is Edison somehow looking like, has he got better looking? Or is that just me? I would never say he's good looking, but has he got better looking? I think he has. Don't know what it is. Is it a new haircut? Maybe I'm just getting tired. Might just be tired. No, we don't need him. We don't need Neymar. I don't think we need him at all. But I can see why if they went for him. I see why they would want him. But every player we sign is usually early or mid 20s. We don't sign someone late 20s or 30s. Not really how we do things. We try and sign them onto long-term contracts, 5-6 years. You look at that squad there. It's Mahrez the oldest, and then De Bruyne. Are they the only ones in the 30s? Rodri's not in his 30s, is he? Ake, I don't think, is in his 30s. I think he's mid-20s. Diaz is early mid-20s. Haaland early 20s. Grealish mid-20s. So we tend to, we got a type of player we sign, and we try and get them in 5-6 years, because then you gain them as they go into the prime, and then we sell them on. And it's a model that works for us at the moment. You know, we've done that. We've just done that with Jesus. We've just done it with Sterling, and we've just done it with Zinchenko. We've had them through their primes, and now we're moving them on. Although I'd say Jesus is still in his prime and Zinchenko. Maybe Sterling is, what is he, 27? So looking at it, I'd say, God, this game should be halfway through the second half by now. No wonder I'm feeling tired. So by my clock, we got about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes before the game kicks off again for 27 minutes. Walker over Trent. I like Walker over Trent. I think Walker's a better defender going forward. Trent arguably might be better, but I watch Walker like every game. I don't watch Trent every game, so I have to say Walker. But again, I don't see a lot of Trent really. I only see him for England, and I don't think anyone in England is particularly has great games. Nice, we're about to kick off. Maybe. Haaland Moscow Olympic theme. I don't think so. I've not heard one yet. I mean, I think it's fine how it is. I think the Haaland song works regardless. I don't think it needs adapting. There'll be plenty of Haaland songs going around though by the time the season starts. The first real opportunity you'll get is the Community Shield, when other season ticket holders and stuff at the games. Yeah, I mean Trent would be better if he could defend. Like, yeah, I don't watch him every game. I don't watch a lot of Liverpool highlights. I don't really watch a lot of highlights from anyone. If City are playing, I'll just watch them. Like, I don't watch Match of Day for anyone else but City. But I know Trent can cross a ball. I've seen it against us, and I've seen it for England. Pep and Muller having a hug. Don't like that, mate. Muller telling him a joke. I don't know if you all watch 4-4 Tunes, but I like to think that's the accurate Muller, and he's just telling Pep some jokes there. And Pep's laughing. Maybe he did tell him a joke. I love it. I like that jump and that coat that Pep's got. I might get one for the summer. Oh, we're about to kick off again, finally. Here we go. So it's 27 minutes long, this. Well, finally, we get to see some football. Taking time. Sterling, yeah, Sterling was the best player in the Euros. I think the biggest mistake. So just trying to wait for this kickoff. Doing the Mexican wave in the rain and the lightning like that. Yeah, the biggest mistake Southgate did in the Euros was not play Grealish enough. Grealish was on fire that time. Whether you think he's going to play for City or not, at the Euros, he was on form. And here we go. Finally. But yeah. Of course, Southgate as well, like, when he plays Walker and he plays Trent and people like that, he has slightly different roles because he plays a different formation. He plays 3 centre-halves, doesn't he? Likes to play 3 in the middle, 3 at the back. And play the 2 wing-backs. Proper football. Well, it's an old championship manager formation, really. Don't really see it too much these days. Guess you see it at Chelsea. There's Haaland chasing the ball long. Neuer gets there first. But if Haaland keeps doing that going into the season, like Neuer does it all the time, Edison does it, and Alisson does it, but not many other keepers do. It's De Bruyne. In the box, can't get across. It's a corner. Bernardo's claiming for a handball, but I don't think it was. Finally, we get to see some football. Let's not do USA next year, lads. Go somewhere else. Somewhere without tornadoes. Gonna be Mahrez who takes the corner. Not bad. Ake won the header. Over though. Over the bar. Ba, 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 ba. Diaz wins the head on the halfway line. De Bruyne tries to head it back to Cancelo. Doesn't quite get there. Ederson comes out to clear. Ederson's position then was really good. I think he was already on the edge of the box before they even played the through ball. It was Gnabry running in. Yeah, I thought he was leaving Bayern. Gnabry, I thought he was going to Arsenal. Or were they looking at that in case Jesus wasn't going? There he is again in, but again, Ederson's positioning. Well, see, they're getting throughout your defense there quite easy. Just the ball's not gone perfect, and I think it's largely due to the rain as well, skipping off the surface. Oh, here's Haaland, one-on-one with Neuer. He tried to square it. He tried to square it. He should have just hit it. Upamecano got there back. Ooh, it was on the header. It was a Pavard. Pavard, whatever his name is. Well, look at him, his pace. Yeah, he tried to square it to Mahrez. He should have just shot if he'd hit it. It's going to be a safe throw. De Bruyne looking for Grealish with a one-touch flick. Grealish left the ball for Bernardo to take the throw, but he didn't want it, so it's gone to Esbrand. Wilson Esbrand is taking the throw. Nice looking kit, really, isn't it, the blue? I was a bit doubtful about the kit when I saw it first, you know, when I saw them advertising it. But the blue looks nice. Diaz over the top for Grealish. It's just too hard. Unlucky. Here's the Haaland break again. I mean, he should just hit it. He should have shot. He's given a free kick there when he's leaning into Diaz. Diaz didn't foul him. Muller's fouling Diaz. I think referees sometimes don't understand that defenders are just holding their spot. They're just not letting the striker move. Haaland should have buried it. He should have shot, really, Haaland. He should have hit it. Or square it. Yeah, the referee's not giving that one. The referee's a bit inconsistent with these fouls. Okay, did the right thing then, going back to Ederson. England team, I think the England team is okay on paper. I don't think they're great. I think they're a bit overrated. But I think a lot of the England team's overrated. Like, I think Sterling's overrated. Who else? I think actually Grealish at the moment is a little underrated because of his performance for us last season. I think people are forgetting how good a player he actually is. Maguire, I don't get Maguire. I'm glad he doesn't play for City. I'm so glad we didn't sign him. I think we told United we were going to as a joke to let them buy him. Because he can't move. He's got no balance. He's absolutely appalling, Maguire. Good at that, but goes wide. Edison had it covered. He dived anyway from the cameras. Sabitzer it was. Who else plays for England? Rashford. I think Rashford's overrated. I think Pickford. I don't like Pickford at all. I think he's overrated. That's great from Bernardo, that. Unfortunately, no one was through the middle. Everyone had gone wide. We had 2 run left and 2 run right. But here's Mahrez now on the ball. He's at the edge of the box. Gives it to Kev. He gives it back to Rodri. Wilson has Brand, who's going to cut inside. Nice feet. Gives it back to Rodri. We've gone backward, though, not forward. Here's Cancelo. Heavy touch. I think he tried to lay it off from Mahrez, but got it wrong. That's the throw on the edge of the box. I don't think Southgate's a good manager either. That was a great cross by Cancelo then for Grealish. He just didn't get the header. It was good defending that. I don't know who was defending. That was a goal kick. Grealish got on the end of it. Have a look. It is a great ball in by Cancelo. Oh, that's a corner, that. Yeah, it is over the bar. Grealish. Edge of the box. Too busy watching the highlights. They're not showing the game. Grealish should have got over that. Hit a target. What Grealish needs is a couple of goals. We saw it in the game against Club America. He had one moment when he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper and he hits it straight at him. He needs to score those. He missed a few of them last season, as well, notably against Chelsea. Didn't cost us the game, mind you. But he needs to start scoring them. Mahrez to Kev, back to Rodri. And he gives it to Wilson as Brand. And to Grealish. But yeah. I mean, I don't know how you all rate England's chances at the World Cup. I mean, where would I put them? Obviously in England, they're probably going to be made favourites or something stupid, but I think Belgium are better on paper. Italy obviously not there. I think that's a massive disappointment for Italy. I think it's slightly embarrassing for them. Was it they got knocked out by North Macedonia, was it? You know. I expect England to make it through the group, but once we hit the semis and the real teams start coming into it, I don't think we're better than any of the bigger nations. I think we've relied too much on Kane. That was a really good play. That was really good defending by Diaz. Good play. I don't know who it was that brought it. Was it Coleman? Gnabry? No, there's Gnabry. I think it was Coleman. It was brilliantly brought down before Diaz got a foot in. Alphonso Davies, yeah, he was stronger than Mahrez there. Used his pace to get back, and then he just muscled them off the ball. Good decision by the ref not to get the foul. And then Rodri gets back in time. Yeah, it was Coleman and Diaz. Maybe he didn't touch the ball, I'm not really sure. By the way, he was a really good player all around. Because, of course, this is a really good test for the Liverpool game next week in the Community Shield, because they're going to use their pace, hit the ball over the top. Because Liverpool are all about counters. They soak up all the pressure that we do and then hit us on the counter. Still raining there by the looks of it, but not that heavy. Free kick to City now, midway inside the City half. Mahrez brought down. On it. Coleman's working hard. Coleman is working really hard, covering Grealish and getting forward. So far, Haaland's the only one in the box. They've gone short with it. There's the ball in. Ake back post. Can't control the header. Wide goal kick. Just too high for Ake, it was. He couldn't get over it. Yeah, and he was leaning back as well. It was unlucky. We're forcing Neuer into a lot of long balls, which is nice to see. Taking it very seriously. And their passing is just not coming off in the final third. Rodri holding off two of them there. I think Sané's playing in the middle by the looks of it. There's Haaland winning it back in the halfway line, but he's giving the ball away. Oh, Bernardo trapped by really, really well. Wins the ball in inside the City box. Clears it. Unfortunately, it was De Bruyne. It was aimed at and not Haaland, because I think Haaland would have won that header. And they combine again on the right-hand side. Bernardo again winning the ball. And De Bruyne again giving it away. But that's why Bernardo's so important. Look at him tracking back. He actually won the ball twice there in 30 seconds. Brian Haaland. Oh, what a ball by Haaland to Mahrez outside his foot. He tried to give it him back, but Haaland's not there. I think if it was I think if he hit it a little bit harder, I think he might have got onto it, but it's well defended again. Two of them went with Haaland. He couldn't get away. We're forcing them into a lot of mistakes. Hopefully we start the season like this. Hit them good. Press hard. Because first game, West Ham away. That's not easy. West Ham caused us a few problems last season. I know we beat them in the league, but they beat us in the cup, and they should have beat us at their ground in the league. They should have won Liverpool the league, but Mahrez trying to trick his way. He put it into the box, and then Haaland left it. Haaland dummied it, but there was no one there. And Ake this time with the defending end to end. I like it. But there's 10 minutes left in this. Well, just over 10 minutes left in the first half, because it's going to be 40 minutes a half. Oh, De Bruyne just couldn't get out of his feet. Haaland. Mahrez cuts in, hits it. Corner. He should have gave it out wide to Cancelo. Cancelo's going nuts down the right hand side. If Mahrez had slipped it to him, Cancelo could have taken the shot or whipped it across the 6-yard box again. But we are causing problems. And actually, Haaland is working hard in the centre. That's the centre area, just the edge of the box. Winning the ball, getting his foot in, poking it wide. He's doing a lot of good things at the moment there. Oh, that. So the corner comes in from Mahrez. Rodri completely free. I think he's got 6-7 yards in the penalty spot. No one near him. He heads it. And a defender flicks his foot out. Oh, it was his knee or thigh. And it just goes wide. He could have done anything to that ball. He could have chested it. He could have brought it down. Rodri should have scored though. Or at least hit the target. Oh, defending by Bayern. Bernardo out wide for Grealish. I don't know how he's kept it in, but he has. Haaland left it again, looking for Diaz. It was behind him at the back post. But Alphonso Davies hits out for a corner. Hey, what? City, good pressure here. There's so much danger going on. Bayern can't handle them. The Bayern defense is all over it. Here's Mahrez with another corner. Same spot. Yeah, low this time. Haaland flicks it. Grealish edge of the box has it. He wins a throw. Muller, he was getting his foot in. Was he giving the... I don't understand this referee at all. Again, Rodri was the one brought down, but he's giving the free kick to Bayern. Strange. Even Rodri's like, ref. What he just did. Ref. What you on? Did the rain? Mahrez has it, but he's facing the wrong way. He's on the halfway line, going backward. He gives it to Ake. Who gives it to Edison? Gives it to Rodri. Who gives it to Ake? Typical one-touch little triangles you see at the back there. And Edison goes long. It was a poor clearance in truth. And Bayern have it. Midway inside the City half. So we're just under 9 minutes to go in this first half, because if everyone's just joining now, there was like an hour and 20-minute delay because of rain. Well, there was a tornado threat and lightning and thunder. So they're doing 40 minutes a half. And we're having a 5-minute half-time break. So not much really, no need to go anywhere. If anyone's new joining in, wondering where you can watch the game, or you're struggling on your those crazy websites where you can find games sometimes streaming for free, the game is on the Man City website, mancity.com. So you have to be De Bruyne's poor touch. That was a great chance for a counter. The ball goes long from Cancelo to De Bruyne, who touches it and it just goes out of play. It's poor from him. Not like him at all. Haaland was completely free there, I think, as well. But yeah, if you do watch on mancity.com, I think you have to be a City Plus subscriber. It did say you had to be for the Man City game against Club America, but I wasn't, and I watched it on there, so who knows? The website is broken. It doesn't work half the time. Check it out. That was an interesting ball by Edison. Put Bernardo into a lot of trouble there. But we still have it. Edison has it. Bayern push up. Edison goes long. Grealish tries to flick it on, but it's too high. But Grealish has it anyway. think it's Sabitzer who messes up his touch. The ref's given a free kick, but I don't think he did originally. Then everyone just stopped, even the Bayern players, and then the referee was like, alright, I'll give it. I mean, it's a foul. Nowhere near the ball. They just, two of them just sandwich him. Ref's given a yellow? What's this about? Gimmick been yellow carded. I don't know what that's about. He was a bit mad. Maris ran his defender. Defender won. Throw into City. Well, at least he's running with it. So he got lucky there. Bernardo's poor touch. But a Bayern player just kicks out. I think it was Sané who tried to intercept it. Couldn't control it in the weather. There's Grealish edge of the box. Haaland came in, hits it first time, left foot. I think it was going wide, hits the defender and goes wide anyway. We'll get a corner, let's see if it was going in. De Bruyne's lovely turn, flick. Yeah, it was going well wide. Maris has it, gives it to Rodri, edge of the box. Got no space, so he goes out wide. The other side to De Bruyne. Puts him his right, plays it into Ake. Oh my word. Ake played through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. I think he's giving him offside. He didn't look offside. What a ball from De Bruyne though to see that. And Ake of all people making his run into the 6-yard box. He didn't look offside, but I mean, they're not going to show a replay, unfortunately. But it was good play all around. Now Bayern have it on the halfway line. Coleman. Gnabry there, that's nice. Muller, nice as well. Coleman, right hand side, attacking Diaz. Wilson Esbrand's there to help him out. He's inside the box. Crosses it back post. Wow, that should have been in. It was Gnabry who couldn't tap it in from like 2 yards. Couldn't reach it. And Cancelo puts in the next cross out for a throw. That was nice then from Bayern. They did really well. One-touch football through the middle. It was suddenly squaring up with Diaz. Back post. I think it was Alphonso Davies who put it in left foot across the like 3-4 yards out. And Gnabry stretching, a bit like Haaland for the goal. Couldn't reach it. But it's a corner. Play to the edge of the box. And it's a goal kick. I think it was Sané putting it in the box there. Yeah, cross goes in far post. Cancelo. Wow, he's about 2-3 yards. Yeah, and he couldn't get his foot on it. That was so close. Well, good play all around though. They're playing themselves into trouble. Rodri there to win it back. And Diaz just clearing it. Clears up to the halfway line for a throw. And they go back all the way to Dyer. But there's only a couple minutes left before the end of the first half. Oh, who was that? Was it Gnabry? He did Grealish there in the middle, just flicked over his head. Or past that. Wilson Esbrand gave it away, should have done a lot better. Ake now closing down Coleman on the right. Still gets his crossing. Fortunately, it doesn't land to anyone but Cancelo. He plays a really poor pass to Mahrez. and plays a poor pass to De Bruyne. Got away with it twice there, Cancelo. And somehow City are breaking, but he's got De Bruyne back post. Really switches it to Mahrez. Chests it down in the box. Can't get a crossing. Gives it out to Rodri. And now Wilson Esbrand. Charges into the box. Thought he was going to take a shot. He didn't know what to do with that. I think that was just a hopeful kick rather than anything. That was a poor pass, but Grealish has it. Try to switch it to De Bruyne, but Mahrez cuts out in the middle. Chips over top of Bernardo. Offside. Bernardo saying no. But the linesman's given offside. And Neuer hits it early. If we're looking for more, but Ake does really, really well. Wins the free kick. It was great. Could have been Haaland's second. You can see where Haaland's like as an attacker now with what we missed last season. As soon as that ball goes over the top, he's looking for that goal. And it's half time. Look, I want to see that again on that highlight because that looked like he was onside from Bernardo. Look close. Oh, he is offside, but only just. It's hard to say with VAR, but just viewing it, it looked like he was offside, but it was great play from Bernardo. Even Bernardo was like, oh, because Haaland's tapping him on the shoulder, like. Well, Haaland is what we've missed, the number 9, the striker. But yeah, it's half time. It's only going to be 2-3 minutes. So we're going to get ready for that. Get ready. Trying out my new features that I've got. We've got a team thing here as well. When I want to show it, look. Get that. I think that looks nice. I don't know about you all. Kind of like it. Obviously, this was right. Yeah, this was the preview for the Aston Villa game. So this is where we were. Stones out, Walker out, Diaz out. Haaland had just signed Fernandinho's last match. Nice. I'll be using that as well. That ticker. Thoughts on first half? Good first half. I mean, we had to wait a long time for it, didn't we? And it was only 40 minutes long in the end. I thought we started off really well, but after the break, it was a bit sloppy. It was end-to-end. I thought Bayern's passing was a bit off. But they came into it. But I thought mostly it was City looking all dangerous. All the attacks were through us. They were hitting us on the counter, and that was it. Grealish had a couple of good chances. Haaland probably, well, not probably, but he could have got a couple more goals. I thought De Bruyne went quiet towards the end of that half. Cancelo got really sloppy. But no, I think it was a good first half. I think, like I said, we're not treating these like friendlies. We're going at them. We are really attacking these games, which is what I want to see. So yeah, this is how we're probably going to start off playing when the season starts. Like I said, the big challenge is Liverpool next week in the Community Shield. Was it a week today? And if you look at that, if you look at the Haaland goal there, every City player ran to him and jumped on him. And you can see all the smiles on their faces and everything. Oh, look at the Storm coming in there. You can see it in that. Upamecano, yeah, he was really good actually. I was really impressed with him. He did really well. He muscled Haaland off the ball a couple of times. He was strong. Quick position was pretty decent. He's a good defender. One of the best centre-halves in Europe, I think. I thought Coleman looked good as well for Bayern on the right. Because Coleman's going backwards and forwards. He has to deal with Grealish attacking, and then he's their biggest threat going forward, Coleman. So he's doing really well. He's working hard. I think it was a decent first half. I'm really happy with how it's gone. But you can see how vulnerable we are during the counter-attacks. We saw it all last season and the season before. The counter-attacks we can't handle them. Our centre-halves are too slow. Who have we got on the bench? I can't even remember. Changes are being made. Who's coming in? It's not telling me who's coming in. Oh, Alvarez has come on. I like that. Has he come on for Haaland? No way. Yeah, Haaland's gone off. De Bruyne stayed on. It's a shame Haaland's gone off. Maybe he's resting him ahead of the season. Doesn't want to risk him too much, but I think he could have played a few more minutes. I want to see Alvarez and Haaland play together. I think it's the only change that you've made. Alvarez on for Haaland. That's a shame, that. Like, I think he's been injured, Haaland, but still, I think he could have gone for a little bit longer. Particularly after you've had a break. He had, what was it, a 30-minute break? So remember, this is I think it's 40 minutes half. So. You mean the cross? Gnabry? No. He was inches away from scoring one. He was close. It was a really good ball in from Alphonso Davies to him. First time. Grealish going crazy again, thinking he was fouled in the box. Watching that there, I don't think he was. Well, I mean, Bayern are pressing really hard. They're really pressing. And we're working hard to avoid the press and play through it. So we do look sharp. It's not like we're playing slow. We've picked up where we left off last season. In fact, that Villa game is the worst I've seen us play in a while. When we won 3-2. It's tough to say. I mean, he's leaning into it, but I don't think he actually pulls him. And then, of course, Freedom closed down Bernardo before he gets a shot away. City have a throw. I feel like I've said that a lot. City have a throw. Quick throw by Bernardo to Alvarez. Fires it just wide. It was good though. It was good play. Bernardo sees it, throws it. Alvarez gone. Left foot, he just drags it wide. Unlucky. Here come Bayern now, Gnabry. Diaz again, brilliant defending that from Diaz. That's one of the things Diaz does well, is positioning. He cut that ball out wonderful there, but Gnabry just broke free. Him and Davies on our left. Gnabry's everywhere at the moment. He's causing us a lot of issues. Now he's on the right. Bernardo. Diaz cutting out again. Oh, it just gets caught in Alvarez's feet. Otherwise, I think he would have been through. One-on-one with Neuer again. Wilson Esbrand going from the halfway line. Go, lad. Shoot. Do you know what? He's done really well there. He's run 50 yards with it and then got the shot on target. Do you know what? I like that. I don't mind seeing that from Wilson Esbrand. Don't mind that. Defending has been a bit suspect, but going forward, I've been really impressed these last couple of games. Might have found a decent player there. De Bruyne's having a right go at the ref. I don't think he was. I think he's saying I wasn't offside again. Yeah, he is offside. He's well off. Although I think De Bruyne's saying that he didn't kick the ball, that the defender kicked it. I think that's what he's saying. Because he was saying ball or something ball. I think he's saying the defender kicked it, not him. Bernardo winning it on the right side. Bayern throw. Bernardo everywhere as usual. Gnabry throws it back. It's pretty poor. De Bruyne has it. Gets it in first time, but it's too hard. And too wide. Okay. Shame that De Bruyne worked really hard to win that ball. Do a tweet. Ask everyone what they think of Haaland's first half. Mahrez makes the foul. That's a shame. That was a shame because we had them on the ropes. Our pressing has been really impressive. I mean, so's theirs. To be fair, they've worked hard, Bayern. But I'm happy with what I've seen from City. Not messing about. Not taking the game lightly. Everyone's playing for their position. Mahrez was a bit further forward. It's a shame that. I can see, I think it was Alvarez that got on that. I can see what he's trying to do. See what he's trying to do. That actually reminds me, it looks like Ronaldo's career is done, isn't it? Nobody wants him. He's trying to force a move away from United, the only club who are willing to play him. But no one else seems to want him. I think his career's coming to an end. Grealish fouled again. We're going to see a lot of that this season. Did well though. It was a good play. Cancelo had it on the edge of the box and just kind of toe poked it to the keeper. He was crowded out, nowhere to go. Just kind of got any shot away and he did. Did alright in the end. But you don't expect that to go in. So you get away with it. Or crossed by Bayern again. Walker's coming on. He can be coming on for Cancelo maybe. Oh, Cancelo going off. Well, they're saying that's Bayern's first change. The Let's at Bayern. Interesting. Ooh, we might get a couple more goals now. Upamecano's gone off. Wait, who did Walker come off for? We didn't even see. Cancelo's still there, so it must have been Esbron who's gone off. Oh no, Diaz has gone off. Yeah, it's his first game. I think Diaz has had a really good game. His positioning again, it's like Rodri, it's fantastic. This game should have finished 15 minutes ago. Now Bayern looking quite comfortable on the ball, particularly the back. How Preston has dropped off a little bit. There's only Alvarez really doing it there. I think for the channel, I need to do a pre-season. Oof, Rodri got away with that, Vaki. Prediction for next season, where everyone's going to finish. I think I'll do that this week. Not that I'm really interested in too many of the teams, to be honest. Oh, here's De Bruyne skipping away from one. See, he tries to size up the second defender, try and bend it around him like he did in the first game, but couldn't get the shot away. Here's Mahrez now in the box though. Alphonso Davies, this possesses him. Great defending. There's Cancelo going all the way back to the halfway line from inside their box. Rodri fouled. I can't believe how good everyone's tan is. And of course, everyone gets Barcelona over this week as well, the Liverpool game in the Community Shield. Basically count that's the first game of the season. I don't care if we win it or not. I see it as another friendly game, really. Grealish just brought down, edge of box, he's not happy, he's hurt. How bad, it was a prime down. But he's not getting up, Grealish usually jumps up even when he's tackled like that. Yellow card. Well, it's a good place to have a free kick. He's on the edge of the box. Oh, studs right on the back of his leg. Yeah, that's going to hurt that. Just watch this free kick and I'm going to get more water because it is boiling. Yeah, it was the base of his studs that got him. It would have hurt. That's nice to see as well, the referee not telling him to get off the pitch first because it's only friendly. Just let him play on. De Bruyne's going to hit it. No, it's not. It's Mahrez hit it into the wall. Walker playing at centre half. Well, he does there. He does play there for England. That's a great ball to Alvarez. First time volley, left foot over the bar. That's unlucky. I like Alvarez a lot. Once he gets a couple of goals, I think he's going to be a. I think he's going to be a menace for the league. Look at him closing him down as well. His pressing as well, his work rate is really good. The rest of the team's tired a little bit in the second half, but I'll be right back. Don't anyone go anywhere. Is I going to miss anything? Maybe a City attack come to an end. 15 minutes to go. Oh no, there's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. Because there's 40 minutes to start because the game, if you just joined, the game was delayed due to a thunderstorm. We're playing 40-minute halves. Here comes Bayern on the attack, and that defensively is really poor. It's Walker's pace that got us out of it. Managed to hold Muller off for Edison to come rushing out and clean it. Well, that right-hand defence, where was Wilson Esbrand then and Ake? I think Wilson Esbrand had just gone walkies. They tried a long diagonal then, but it didn't come off. Wilson Esbrand has it. I forgot he was the new Bayern manager. Davis going to control the wet ball. It's out for a throw-in. Right in the corner on the left side. And as I say, free kick. Just lots of free kicks now. And the players starting to get tired. Quality's dropped a little bit. Overall, I'm going to say this USA took. Bernardo got lucky. He got caught on the ball by Muller, but the refs give a foul. Because that was a chance that for Bayern. Yeah, I think this USA tour's been a very good success. I think you know, right, the players look up for it, look sharp. It's the first chance Pep's had the full team back rather than like a Euros, a World Cup, or African Cup of Nations, or anything daft like that. You know, there's no tournaments going on. COVID hasn't ruined everything. That's the first time he's had everyone for pre-season in. I believe they've seen it's first time since the Centurion season, so what's that, 4 years? 5 years? That's a great ball to Cancelo, who's... Cancelo was in the Bayern box for that long ball. Give me a yellow card for that. I think that's harsh. I mean, he was a high boot, but it's not like he meant it. The player came diving in. Edison with the long ball. Cancelo's the one running on the end of it. He didn't even kick him. Guy does a starfish. Like he's been kicked in the face. Looks like he's built up a little bit, Cancelo. Looks like to have a bit more muscle on him. Linesman's given an offside. The lads held the line. Looks like another substitution. Phillips is coming on for Bernardo. So this is what I was saying before. Before the game. I think Phillips is more likely to do the Bernardo role than anything else. I don't think he's here to take over Rodri. Palmer's come on as well. So Phillips on, Palmer's on. I think Palmer came on for Mahrez. Can have red sky now. That's beautiful, that. And the storm's cleared a little. I think he just bugged Phillips. He has his bugged Phillips. Was he bugged Phillips for that? He just tripped him. That's poor from the referee, that yellow card. There's no need for that yellow card. Bayern closing down, and it's going to be a throw to Bayern. Around the edge of their own box. Oh, he's not giving a foul for that, the referee, you poor. The referee balled it. Because he won the ball in their box. That's a foul, and that's a yellow. Oh my word. That's a poor foul, that. He's not even going to... Referee, you've lost it. At the end, you're doing so well. And then you give that. Booking the one from earlier, rightly so. Referee's gone card happy. He's done 3 bookings in less than 2 minutes. I mean, that one deserved it. He didn't need to fly in on Palmer like that. I'll tell you what, how's he got that cross in there? He's gone through Ake and he's gone through Wilson Esbrand to get that cross, and I think Phillips was there as well. Fortunately, the ball ended up at Walker. But Bayern causing us a few problems at the back this half. Since Diaz has gone, they've lost a little bit of their... Oh, and that ball over the top. Really shouldn't go with him. And Gnabry's miskicked it. Yeah, it's Palmer's lack of pace is going to hurt him, I think. Technically, he's brilliant. Good player, but... I think wingers always need pace. But now Bayern turning things up a little bit. And there's Brand big enough to win the header, but Bayern still have it in the halfway line. Oh my god, he's got away from Palmer. Ake just about cuts it out. Rodri now. Long diagonal to Alvarez, who is actually going to get there first, ahead of the lit. And he wins a throw-in. Well played. It's one of the good things as well from Alvin Alvarez from South America is that none of these players have played against them or with them. They come to a different continent. Bayern now making 1, 2, 3, 4 changes. I do not recognize any of them. Oh, he's big. Who's that? He's gone up next to Walker. Ake stood up really well and blocked the shot. Roger gets a foot in. That's a really good challenge. Really, she's not really been in this second half. Phillips does well to keep hold of the ball as well. De Bruyne too. Back to Phillips. Nice 1-2 between them. And there's De Bruyne racing away. Gives it to Grealish out on the left. Gives it back to Kev. Or Rodri. But now City have held out against their attack. They've just stemmed it a little bit. Here's Palmer waiting for Cancelo to make that run. Doesn't give it him in the end. Now Phillips is definitely fouled there, but it's going to go out for a throw. Bayern play was a bit stronger than him. I don't think it was a foul. This guy's body into him. Back on Bayern. Getting bodies forward now. Going for a goal kick. Vidovic it was. Crazy. Got away from Phillips, who's the wrong side of him. Palmer wins the throw. Wait, that's not a City throw, that's crazy. Oh, he gives it back to Edison. Heavy touch from him, boy. Casual plays it out to Phillips, who just about managed to get to Cancelo. He breaks up the halfway line with it, gives it out wide to Grealish. Now we've got a chance to attack. Grealish in the box. Gives out wide to Cancelo. Chips it in, back post. No one there. Palmer had made it into the 6-yard box alongside Alvarez, so no one's back post. That's where... Oh, here's... Palmer gets a shot away. He did really well to cut it out and then get a shot away right foot. But yeah, that's where Mahrez would have been. Mahrez would have been back post. He doesn't dive into 6-yard boxes. Oh, that's really nice. That's that Alvarez. Look him go. He's won a corner. He's done brilliant there, Alvarez. Grealish has it on the far side now. Whips it in right foot. Too close to goalkeeper. And it's going to be buy and throw. They're making a change. Lewis coming on for Wilson Esbrand. I think Wilson Esbrand has a good pre-season. Could have been a good summer for him. Been impressive, Wilson Esbrand. So there's another 3 minutes to go, just over 3 minutes. Here's Palmer. No one helping him out. Someone's got to go to him. Oh, that's beautiful. Palmer and Phillips. And now Lewis. Oh, he's hit the post. That is so unlucky. That is so unlucky from Lewis. He did really well there. Wiggled his way through. That was so unlucky. Well, Palmer and Phillips. Their 1-2 is there. He did really well there, Lewis. And again, we're starting to press again. Phillips wins it high up inside the Bayern box. He cuts it to the edge of the area to De Bruyne, who hits it first time. He should be hitting a target. He should be doing better. He puts it wide. Look, Lewis has gone past 3 players, slides it past the goalkeeper, but hits the post. And then De Bruyne's chance, tries to bend it in. Well wide in the end. We should be outside now. We just got 2 goals there. And it's going to be a City goal kick and probably the end of the game. It's less than a minute to go. For the end of the game. Because we're playing 40 minutes per half. The ref's blown full time when they're one-on-one with Edison. It's a really poor time to blow full time. Thank God it's only a friendly because they would have kicked off. But Erling Haaland scores the only goal of the match, gets the winner. Possibly could have had a few more. I thought we were a better team. I thought we looked sharper. I thought we were really impressive. And yeah, nothing wrong with that game. But I am going to bed because it is... What time is it? It is 3 AM nearly. This game kicked off late. Well, thanks for checking out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I really appreciate that. I hope you've all had a good morning, good time watching the game. Anyone else that watched it as well. So we're going to be back doing live watch-alongs for Liverpool next weekend for the Community Shield. Before then, keep your eye on the channel. Make sure to put notifications on. We do a few more videos leading up to the season. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Everyone enjoy what's left of their weekend if you have any left. And see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.